Every morning before sunrise, a little girl named Emily would wake up to the sound of her father's old bicycle. Attached to the back was a small cart filled with garbage bags. Her father, David, worked as a garbage collector. While most of the town was still asleep, he cleaned the streets so others could wake up to a cleaner neighborhood. Emily often walked with him before school. Some people smiled and thanked her father, but others looked away. A few children from her school laughed when they saw them together. "Your dad picks up trash," they would shout. Emily would lower her head, but her father always smiled. "Never be ashamed of honest work," he would say. "A person's job doesn't decide their worth. Their heart does." At school, Emily studied hard. She loved books because they took her to places where dreams had no price. But life was difficult. Her mother worked long hours washing clothes, and many nights the family had only simple bread and soup for dinner. One winter evening, Emily found her father sitting quietly outside. His hands were covered with small cuts from work. "Dad," she asked, "why don't you find another job?" He looked at her with gentle eyes. "Because this job keeps food on our table and pays for your education. My dream isn't to change my life. My dream is to help you change yours." Those words stayed with Emily forever. Years passed. Her father worked through storms, hot summers, and freezing winters. He never missed a day because he knew his daughter had dreams that depended on him. Emily graduated from high school as the top student in her class. The town newspaper even wrote a small article about the garbage collector's daughter who won a scholarship to college. Her father bought 5 copies of the newspaper. He showed everyone. "That's my daughter," he would proudly say. College wasn't easy. Emily worked part-time in a library to pay for books and living expenses. Whenever she felt like giving up, she would remember her father's tired hands and her mother's endless sacrifices. After earning her degree, Emily became a teacher. On her first day in the classroom, she noticed a shy little boy sitting alone. His uniform was old, and the other students avoided him. Emily sat beside him. "What does your father do?" she asked. "He cleans the streets," the boy whispered. "People make fun of me." Emily smiled. "My father collected garbage, and I'm proud of him." For the first time, the boy smiled too. Emily became one of the most respected teachers in the district. She believed that education was not just about grades, but about kindness, courage, and giving every child a chance. Many years later, the principal of her old school retired. The school board searched for the best person to lead the school. After weeks of interviews, they made their decision. Emily was chosen as the new principal. On the day of the ceremony, she invited her parents to stand beside her. Her father wore his cleanest old suit. He looked nervous because many important people were there. When Emily stepped onto the stage, she looked at the crowd and then at her father. "I learned my first lesson in leadership," she said. "Not from a classroom, but from a man who woke up before sunrise to clean our streets. He taught me dignity, hard work, and the value of serving others." Then she paused. "My father is a garbage collector, and everything I am today is because of him." The entire hall stood up and applauded. Her father tried to hide his tears, but he couldn't. After the ceremony, Emily walked through the school gates with her parents. She stopped near an old classroom where she had once been bullied. A group of students ran toward her. "Good morning, Principal Emily," she smiled. At that very moment, an old garbage truck drove past the school. Her father looked at it and quietly said, "I think my work is finally done." Emily held his hand and replied, "No, Dad, you didn't collect garbage. You collected dreams that other people threw away, and you gave one of those dreams to me." The old man smiled through his tears. Sometimes the greatest heroes do not wear uniforms or receive awards. They wake up before dawn, work with tired hands, and quietly sacrifice everything so their children can have a better future. And sometimes, the daughter of a garbage collector doesn't just graduate from school, she comes back to lead it.